Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Glad you're here with me today. I'm in my craft room and I just got over a thunderstorm and so I thought it'd be a good time to just do a little bit of creating, and I'm gonna mess around in this little glue book today, this cutie little thing. And I just thought I'd break up some blank pages. Not expecting to create layouts today, in this little session, but there's just a lot of white in this book. Then I want to break those up. So I just grabbed one magazine that's over in my stash of magazines from friends and other places that I've pilfered from. And also this container of watercolor brush pens that I pull out every now and then. They're really great for traveling. They're not the best quality, but they've lasted me for quite a few years. So I might as well use them in breaking up some blank pages. So I brought out some glue, use it up glues, and my palette knife and something to glue on top of. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the magazine backwards and upside down. So I'm looking for colors, and I'm already seeing this. I'm going to set that over there because I think those are cute. But what's that? See, I'm getting distracted already. I just want to break up these pages with some color. And again, like I said, I'm going to turn things upside down and use glue sticks. So is there a menopause? Well, I don't need to know if there is or not. But if I put this on upside down, you really can't tell. And then I tear it in different sections. You can't tell what the picture was about, although there's that circular type of shape there, which is a cool shape, but I think I'm just going to go with my instincts and not pay attention to that. It might take too long, and I've got other things I want to do today besides crafting, although I'm glad to be in here. It's always a pleasure to be in here. Anyway, I don't know what you guys are doing today. Care to share? Be happy to find out. And I'm going to leave this, I'm going to cut that off later. I just glued it like crazy, so wish I hadn't. Let's see what else. And at the same time, I'm kind of culling this magazine because I've had it for a while, and it's, I know that Helen H was doing some culling, and I'm thinking to myself, that summer's a good time to do that. We're going to add some, let's do this too. Summer's a good time to do that because, you don't have a lot of time, but you can also just take a minute and start pulling things out of your magazines and then throwing away what you don't want anymore. And it doesn't take that long because, again, there's things you want to do in the summer. You want to go garden, you want to go to the park, you want to go outside and do things. You might be on vacation. Crafting takes time. So let me get this. I like to go through the word so you really can't tell what it is, and then turn it in a opposite orientation, either lengthwise or upside down. And then that leaves the middle for very possibly a focal point or something maybe black and white. I don't know, but it just gets the page started. And I'm going here. I like these letters. And do you guys hang on to your glue sticks when you're working? I sometimes just forget to put it down. I want to keep those letters and put them on here, but I want a different color. And I also lid because these things dry out. What else? I'm looking at that's just kind of fun. There's words. I don't have any color. Just keep moving along here in this Raisin Bran. Nope. Oh, what's this? Let's do something with this. And this is really satisfying to rip and tear. There we go. That makes something curious. And I better trim off the bottom for the simple reason that I don't want to be not able to see the base of this. So I'm going to use this glue stick till it runs out, and then I'm going to pull from my Use It Up bag. So what are some of your favorite summer foods? I have been loving watermelon and cherries and peaches. Even where I live, we're able to get some good fruit because it comes up from Colorado. Colorado has quite a few gardens down there, and that's where we get a lot of our fresh fruits and vegetables down in Colorado, and the plants that I use in my gardens. But yeah, the fresh fruits and vegetables right now, I'm enjoying. Let's see. Yeah, we got some peaches from, where did I get the peaches from? Safeway? I think it was Safeway. I like these food pictures. Oh, there's that. Tomatoes. And they were really good. They were really good. Peaches and cream. That's a family memory of mine that I hold near and dear to my heart. When I was a little girl, we'd go cross country. My dad would take he was a contractor, and he was able to take some time off in the summer because he was self-employed. That's a lot of color on the one page, but I can tone it down with white paint or my paint pens. But back to the story. We would stop at roadside stands in Colorado, or in California, and because we would visit people. We'd go cross country and visit people. Green, let's do some green. And he would stop at these roadside stands, and we'd get fresh peaches. And my mom, we'd have a cooler in the trunk, and it would be so wonderful to have this. She would pull out the cream. You know, my dad's cream for his coffee. It's probably half and half or something like that. But she'd pull that out, and we would get bowls and cut up these juicy peaches. And just right there on the side of the road, getting out of the Oldsmobile and then getting peaches and cream. Oh, so good. So good. What a wonderful memory. And you can see I've done some fun stuff in here already. What else? To the max. Oh, that's some color. Second guessing myself. Be myself and I. Oh, there's some fun texture. Let's get that. Oh, yeah. Even though there's feet on it, let's see what we can do here to underlie that. Nope. Let's put it upside down again to just get rid of the apparent visual. Oop, make sure I'm gluing the right side. Because seeing a picture already there will stop me. And I feel like I have to work with it. I'd rather not. That's not the point of this. I'm just using it to break up the page and give me an idea from where to go from that spot. Ooh, I do like that pattern. That is just fun. And believe it or not, back to the food talk and stuff, I've been making soups lately, and I know it sounds really counter summer food type of thing. But I have been really enjoying just some beef soups lately. So I make a pot and just let it set, and then we have a little grilled cheese with it on sourdough. And it's so wonderful. It's chunky, and you can eat it cold. And my Jubilee, she loves soup. She stands around on a stool and helps me cook it. She pretends, of course. I give her something to stir. I put some, peas and carrots in a bowl, and she can stir it while I'm cutting up other vegetables, a safe distance away. Yeah. And she can pour the cans of tomatoes in, and ooh, let's get some of this orange to add to that. So soup, weird, huh? Weird summer food. Not like gazpacho where it's cold soup. I don't dig that. Oh, that's a pretty flower. But I'm doing this instead. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? That blue really is pretty. And since I have blue on this, let's go ahead and give this some blue. Then from the blue, I can go into my collage binder and find anything else that might match or contrast with that color as a way to move forward with the layout. Or add paint to it. Oh wow, that feels good. Why does that feel good? Did you ever do a rubbing? A magazine rubbing? You know what I'm talking about? I'll show you in just a second here. So you have your magazine paper, whatever that is. So I'll take this particular piece. Where's my thing? Lid there. And let me get something. I need a textured thing. Let me get one of my texture plates. Or even this right here. That's too bumpy. Too bumpy, too bumpy, too bumpy. Ooh, this might work. You get a texture underneath of it, and then you kind of, I need a card. And you like do a rubbing of it. Don't you love that sound? And then you get like a texture, and you can wet the paper down a little bit, but you gotta be careful because you don't want to break it. But then you've got this kind of a cool little, you've got a texture on there. And I've done it with black and white. Looks really cool to do this with, to get a texture on and the magazine page is so light that it takes the texture really well. And then you got to just another element of interest to your page. So it's still the same color. It just has something a little different on it besides the flat color. It gives it dimension. So yeah, I don't know when I figured that one out. I think that was actually an idea from a scrapbooking catalog magazine I had once upon a time. Yeah, so we got some blues on there. That's just pretty. And then the blank space. We'll get to the blanks. Whoa, red. We'll get to the blank spaces in a minute. Now I could take this whole page and I could put it in my color-coded file folder of magazine stuff. I could, but I have enough in there already. But I have to say red's one of those colors that's a little more difficult to find. Let's add, oh, red kind of go with this a little. Let's do that. Put some here, put some on that side, and this will be a double page spread. We'll say in the future sometime. Let's see. And our spinach in our garden is doing really well. I'm really pleased with how that is working. And I like these letters on here too. So let's trim it off. And I love doing this with a ruler. I'm so glad somebody discovered how to do that. Tearing with the ruler is amazing. Ooh, that'll be fun. Some red and white. And I bet this is going to be a black and red and white page. It's going to be, what do they say? It's with a zebra in a blender. It's black and white and red all over. Or a newspaper. Okay. Oh, I'm already liking where that's going. Already like where that's going. Might still put those in the red file. Set those aside over there. So I'm making some progress here. Let's get some more color on here. I like these beans. And I can actually go over the page. Why not? My book, my rules, or no rules at all. So I have to say I have not been spending as much time in my craft room lately. I have been working on my neuroplasticity training for my brain rewiring, and I must tell you that it is going swimmingly. I am learning a lot about myself and how I think about things and what's truth and what's not, and what's been false messages that have been firing in my limbic system and making things happen that don't need to happen. So yeah, it's called DNRS. And if you have any chronic illnesses and you've tried everything there is to try, this is going to cost you a month's worth of supplements, and it's effective because if nothing's working, it's very possibly not your medications, it's not your body, it's your brain. It's very possible. You can look into it, DNRS, and a lot of really wonderful success stories. So just a thought. But I've been working the program, and they say it takes about 6 months of consistency to really get where you need it to go for your brain. So I'm just beginning. I've got a few things on there already. Did a little doodling on that page. It's fun. I like this brown. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay, let's get some of this. Get on board. So the brain training is in coordination with some hormone therapy for me, and also this other thing. It's a pharmaceutical, but it's a very low. It's called low dose naltrexone, LDN. So between those three things, the LDN and some hormones. Yeah, it's estrogen or whatever, because they finally took a test on that, and that has helped with my energy. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And fingers, sticky, go away. So some brown. And between the three of those things, I have had some progress. I've better head clarity, my energy's better. I'm able to actually do some low purple, some very low impact movement. There's some letters that are going to happen. You know it. I can go this way too. And this is a sad page. I see victims of domestic violence. Let's just take that icky message that happens, and I'm glad there's help, but we are going to go positive and make it a fun page, not a trauma page, right? Because that's what we do. I'm just going to take all these and I'm sticking to myself. Put them upside down, sideways, and right side up, and we'll see what happens on this page. What a fun background. All the letters, purple and white. I like purple. I know some people don't like purple. You know who you are. But I like the fact that it's the color of royalty. And what was I saying else about my brain? Oh yeah, what I've been doing is called neuroplasticity training, and DNRS is dynamic retraining, dynamic neural retraining systems. That's what it is. And I am able to have positive emotions again, because I was dealing with depression and all kinds of stuff. No fun stuff. That's what I was dealing with. But I'm seeing some progress already, and I've only been doing it for a couple weeks. Yeah, it costs $350, but I was paying that much in supplements. So that is something new and different that I am happy to give a positive report on. Green. Green next to purple. Let's do it. Where's my knife or my ruler? Oh, I have it upside down. Anyway, I'm just spending a few minutes in here today. I've got some other things that I want to do. Also need to go and do some more training in my DNRS. Still working on the workbook part of it. And you don't have to buy the workbook. Workbook is extra, but I like to have a visual thing like that to work with. Any more blanks? How many more do I have? Okay, I'm going to stop on that part and keep going after the camera, but I wanted to add color using these as well. So in the middle here, got some peach, which is, that one's run out. I should have known. Let's add some yellow. And I'm just going to smush some color around without too much fanfare and thought. And let's add some red on here. So as I'm going through here, I'm looking at this and I'm already thinking about what I talked to you about, and it makes me happy. Gardening, fruits and vegetables of the summer. I'm going to put two colors on here. Where's the other green? There it is. Get the dark one And how fun it is to tear papers. Ooh, where am I going with this? Is my gray going to work today? Yeah, these are pretty old. As you can see, I haven't used them much. I might have to get a new set. Oh no, how terrible. Yeah, I like this color. Oh, I talked about peaches already. What this color reminds me of. So I'm definitely breaking up these blank pages, aren't I? With the light blue. Oh, red. Let's add pink. And I see some teal in there. Let me grab some teal to go with it. I said red, black, and white, didn't I? That's changing right before my very eyes. Picking that up. And what color here? Bring out purple from the, I see purple onions. This is a dark blue though, actually. Here's the purple. And these are water, so they will move if I add water to them. So I can come back and grab this, squirt, and move the paint around. Make it a little more, but I'll do more of that later because I want to get through all the pages first before everything gets all wet like I just made it. Gonna, oh no, let's go orange. Add some orange to this. Squiggle that around. Yeah, these are kind of on their last legs, I'm thinking. It's been a while. This is me and Jubilee session. Yay. And am I gonna get anything out of this one? Ooh, that's not bad. Can I add a color to that? Darker brown? There we go. And I just got to doodle in one night. Let's add pink. Let's go pink. Ooh, that's fun. Pink and purple. Yes, I do like purple. And it likes me. I named my first daughter Lydia, the seller of purple. I just like that name to begin with. And that's all for those. Okay, I think you get the gist of what I'm working in here. And this is a half an hour. I'm sure you got a million other things that you're going to be doing today. But if you have a little bit of time, like again, only a half an hour or so, and that's all it took to get a lot of background on these pages as opposed to that blank, scary, in your face kind of, what do I do with you? And this is one of my little books. But that's all I'm going to do on camera with you. I'm going to keep working on it, and I hope you're having a great day and finding something to do creatively. Maybe that's gardening. Maybe that's cooking a wonderful fresh garden salad, or even making a hearty soup. Who knows? I don't know. What is something creative that you do in the summer and that might not be art related? So, or painting and papers and gluing or whatnot. Curious. All right, friends. I love you. Thanks for coming on over and seeing what I'm doing in my craft room. And I hope you're having a great day. I love you again, and take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, just wanted to pop in, add a little bit extra, show you what I ended up doing with I wet down the watercolor brush pens, and it just kind of blended into the backgrounds to make the pages a little more cohesive. So that's all that those looked like after I gave it some water, gave it a little bit of a wet down. This kind of turned into a little bit of mud, but it's still fun. And purple and brown, I didn't think I'd like that, but I like how those colors go together. And that's more brown and brown, and the green and the purple next to one another. I like that. Could have done texture with this, and another texture that I thought about is just wrinkling it all up. Just wrinkling it all up, and that gives you a whole nother texture as well. That would give it one more layer of dimension, and I might add that to that page because I can. It's in my book. Add an orange on that. And a couple of other pages that I finished on the back. So yeah, this is a fun little thing to do. I hope it inspires you to do something intrinsic for yourself like this. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.